Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Marvel Now Uncanny X-Men ArtFX Plus Beast 1/10 scale statue from Kotobukiya. That's right, Koto is continuing along with the release of their Uncanny X-Men ArtFX Plus statues, so let's check out Beast. As you can see, he comes in the same style, fully enclosed box packaging we've seen with the other ArtFX Plus Uncanny X-Men statues. It has an image of the Beast statue on the front of the box, and if you rotate it around to the side, we have an image of the artwork that this particular statue is based upon. The back of that box just gives us a few turnarounds of the statue as well as a description. So let's go ahead and pull him outside of the packaging so we can get a good look at the statue within. Now, just like we've seen with the other Marvel ArtFX Plus statues, there is some minor assembly required. And you can see that Beast here is just in two parts. It's a peg system, and it interlocks in one specific way, so you should have no problems putting this together. Just match up those two parts, give a nice firm press, it'll lock it in place. You can see it holds really well, so you don't have to worry about it falling apart. Once you get them together, he is together, and he is ready for display. Now you can see he's in this great crouched over position, and he balances just fine on his own on the shelf, but he does of course include that classic ArtFX Plus square black display base. These come with all of the ArtFX Plus statues from Kotobukiya, and the bottom of his feet do have the embedded magnets, so you can cling them to that base if you want to. You can see it's a nice strong magnetic hold, which I really love, but also since there's no pegs, you can display him anywhere you want to on this base, and this of course works out really well if you're going to put him on your shelf with all the other X-Men and ArtFX Plus statues, so that way they can kind of line up together, they can overlap bases, and you can have a perfect display with all of these characters. So let's take a look at Beast himself. I love this piece. So he is in that 1/10 scale, but of course since he's Beast, he's in that lower crouch down position. So you can see from the bottom of the base to the top of the statue, he's at about 5 inches tall there. But he is wonderfully done. I mean, look at the absolutely amazing sculpt on this thing. Kotobukiya really nailed it with all the fur on this particular character. Just look at how intricate all of those fur sculpts are. Great strands, just kind of molded all the way around there. It has a very fluffy kind of look to him. I also love the paint deco. You can see there's a great deal of shading in there that helps to bring out the musculature of the sculpt there, as well as all of those little strands of hair. They've kind of got like a nice dry brushing over them that makes them a little bit lighter on top and darker as you get down to the roots, which is just a really great look overall. Got that signature blue look, which is perfect on here. It's so nice and clean. Great paint deco. And then look at that face. Oh man, I would not want to mess with this Beast. He's got almost like this growl going on with those sharp teeth, kind of gritting there. You got look at the low brow over his eyes and the pointy ears. All of this just looks really great. So fantastic sculpt all the way through and through. Look at the big hands with the claws. I love too how the claws, you can see they're a slightly different color blue than the rest. They've actually got a really nice gloss to them, so they stand out amongst the fur of his hands. That is really cool. And then you can see he's got the X-Men pants on there. He's got the bright yellow coming down the sides. Again, great line work etched in with a nice deal of shading in there as well. You got the pouches going around the belt there. So just all in all, a really great look. I love how he's just on his toes too, but still perfectly balanced. Like I said, this statue, the magnets help, of course, hold him in place, but he's wonderfully balanced. I mean, he can stand on his own on the shelf, and he's just overall a really great looking statue. If you're a fan of the Beast character, or you're collecting all of the X-Men ArtFX Plus statues, this guy looks great on his own. He looks really great when lined up with the rest of those X-Men ArtFX Plus statues, and just makes for a great piece for your shelf. So I really love this guy. I think he's one of my favorites so far in the X-Men lineup here, just because he turned out so great. I've always thought Beast was a cool character to begin with, but Kotobukiya did a wonderful job capturing him in this particular statue. So I got to give a special thanks to our friends over at Kotobukiya for sending Beast along so we can get a good look at him outside of the packaging. If you guys want some more information on Kotobukiya and their products like the ArtFX Plus line, you can check them out online at kotous.com and give them a like on Facebook at facebook.com/Kotobukiya. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, why not hit that like button and subscribe? That way, you never miss out on a Pixel Dan Kotobukiya review. Until next time, my friends!